You want open-ended questions for sales that get you outstanding results? I've got 6 of them for you today and a 7th bonus tip that you're not going to want to miss. Join me on this episode of The Inside BS Show. Hi, it's Dave Lorenzo, and today we're talking about open-ended questions for sales that get you outstanding results. That's right, I've got 6 open-ended questions for sales that get you outstanding results. And then at the end of our time together today, I've got a 7th point for you, and you're not going to want to miss this because if you slip up on this 7th point, you could blow everything. It could destroy everything you're working to build on your sales call. So stay with me until the end of our time together today for the 7th point in our open-ended questions for sales that get you outstanding results. All right, let's dive right into the content. Number 1, open-ended question for sales that gets you outstanding results. Thanks for inviting me in. What are we talking about today? That's it. That's the question. Number 1 question. Thanks for inviting me in. What are we talking about today? Why did you invite me in? Why am I here, basically? Now, look, it seems a little silly. I know. It seems a little silly to say, hey, why am I here? You know you're there to sell a product or a service to the person who's sitting across the table from you. But when you say to them, why are we here, you immediately get them talking. And that's the point of open-ended questions for sales. You want to get outstanding results, you got to get them talking. So saying, hey, thanks for inviting me in. What are we talking about today? They immediately tell you what the problem is. Or at least they're going to give you what the symptom of the problem is. Thanks for inviting me in. What are we talking about today? Number 1 question. For sales, it's an open-ended question, and it's going to get you results. Point number 2 in open-ended questions for sales that get you outstanding results is a question that I love to ask. And this question is, how long have you been dealing with this? Mr. Client, how long have you been dealing with this? I mean, this is a problem. This is a real problem, and you've recognized that this is a real problem. Tell me, how long have you been dealing with this? And what that does is it creates a sense of urgency, because as they sit back and they reflect on how long this has been going on, they think to themselves, man, this guy's right. I have been dealing with this for way too long. Now, it's important to remember that if you say to the client, you've been dealing with this for way too long, they're going to project their anger on you and they're going to go, who is he to tell me that I've been dealing with this for too long? But when you ask them, Mr. Client, how long have you been dealing with this? And he says, Dave, it's been years. They reinforce that issue in the back of their mind. They reinforce how bad this has been in the back of their mind, and they realize that they've got to solve this problem now. So when it comes to open-ended questions for sales that get you outstanding results, how long have you been dealing with this is a great question. Ask it now. You want open-ended questions that get you outstanding results? Well, number 3 is a good one. How much is this costing you? In question number 2, you asked, hey, how long have you been dealing with this? Well, question number 3, how much is this costing you? That cuts right to the heart of the matter. And why is the cost of the problem so important? Well, the cost of the problem is such a big deal because if you can provide a return on investment, especially in a B2B setting, that return on investment will carry the day. That's when you'll win the deal. So how much is this costing you is a great question to ask, because the answer to that question not only helps you provide a return on investment, it also shows your client that every day that goes by is costing them money to solve this problem. And when it costs them money, it's a bad thing. You can take away that cost. You can help them make money, save money, and reduce their risk. They will figure that out when you ask them, how much is this costing you? So that's question number 3 for open-ended questions for sales that get you outstanding results. When it comes to open-ended questions for sales that get you outstanding results, one of my favorites is question number 4, and that's, Ms. Prospect, let me ask you something. Why haven't you fixed this sooner? And why is now the right time to fix this? Those questions, when paired together, are a powerful 1-2 punch to help the prospect understand what her pain really is. Why haven't you fixed this sooner, and why is now the right time? So the way that you ask it is you say, why haven't you fixed this sooner? The prospect will answer you, and you go, I see. Well, then tell me, why is now the right time to fix this? Why haven't you fixed this sooner, and why is now the right time? Those questions, you pair them together, and when you do pair them together, they have a powerful impact on helping the prospective client realize that they got to get going, and this is the right time. They didn't do it before, now is the right time, and they're not going to back off this time. This time, they're going to get it done. Open-ended questions for sales that get outstanding results. The question number 5 that gets an outstanding result. Mr. Prospect, why is this important to you personally? Why is this important to you personally? That is a great open-ended question. The prospect is going to tell you exactly why this initiative is critical for him, why this initiative is essential. You're going to find out what happens to him if it gets done. You're going to find out what happens to him if it doesn't get done. You're going to find out exactly how to sell the prospect by asking this question. So again, why is this important to you personally? And then you stay quiet and you listen. You listen to what he says as the answer. And when he gives you the answer, it's going to give you a path, a roadmap to closing the deal. That's the 5th open-ended question for sales that gets you outstanding results. I'm going to be back here with number 6 right now, so stay here. Number 6 is coming up right now. Number 6 in the open-ended questions for sales that get you outstanding results. Mr. Prospect, what are you hoping I can do for you? Mr. Prospect, what are you hoping I can do for you? That is question number 6. And you want him to spill the beans. You want him to tell you exactly what he's hoping you can do for him. Why? Because if you can do it, you can close the deal. So question 6 is powerful. It's one of the most powerful open-ended questions for sales that get you results. What are you hoping I can do for you? It also, this question, the answer, sets expectations for the future. So if you want to set your expectations for the future of how you're going to work together, whatever he tells you, if you need to make an adjustment, that's the time to do it. So, Mr. Prospect, what are you hoping I can do for you? Or what were you hoping I could do for you? Or you invited me in here, what are you hoping we can accomplish together? What are you hoping the outcome of our relationship will be? That's a great way to ask question number 6. It is a powerful open-ended question for sales that gets you outstanding results. And now I'm going to share with you the one thing you should never do. One thing you should never do. Stay with me. It's coming up right now. We're up to point number 7, and this is something you should never do. I told you at the beginning of our time together that the last thing I was going to share with you in this video was something you should never do, and it's critical so you don't blow the whole thing. Well, here it is. Never, ever be evasive. The goal is to get the client to ask you for help. So if you're asking a lot of questions and you're really anxious, maybe you're over anxious, you're a little too eager, and the client says, why are you asking me all these questions? Or the client feels uncomfortable in some way because of a specific question you've asked. There's a chance that your technique wasn't good, or you weren't being conversational, or it was just too many questions in a quick succession. It happens sometimes. Very rarely, if you're good at this, and you will get good at this because you're watching all these videos, but if you are asking open-ended questions for sales and they get you outstanding results, but the client says, listen, you asked me a lot of questions, what's all this about? Don't be evasive. Just say to the client, I need to understand what's going on here, and I need to know what's happening behind the scenes. I'm here to help you. The best way I can help is if you tell me everything. So I asked you a lot of questions. I still have some more. Don't be put off, please. I'm just trying to understand what's going on so I can see whether or not I can help you. Now, there's a couple of things going on in that dynamic related to the open-ended questions that you're asking. The dynamic says, listen, I'm here to help. That's all I want to do. I'm not sure if I can help, but I'm here to help. What does the average salesperson do? I can help you. I know I can help you. I can really, really help you. Let me help you, George. Let me help you. I can help you. That's what the average salesperson does. You're not the average salesperson. You're an outstanding salesperson. You're going to get outstanding results with these open-ended questions. So when the person says, what's all these questions going on here, Dave? Why are you asking me all these questions? Listen, I'm asking the questions because I want to figure out if I can help you. I don't know if I can yet. I need to ask a couple of more. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. I'm just trying to help. I need to get the understanding for what's going on behind the scenes. Don't be evasive. That's the bottom line. If you're evasive, you're going to blow it. Reminder to you that this is just one video in a series of videos. You can watch the other videos by clicking up here. Also, you can find a link to the other videos in this series on open-ended questions for sales that get you outstanding results. The link is at the end of the video. It's also down in the description. I want to see you in the next video. So click that link and join me in the next video right now. We'll see you over there. And together, we're going to help you make a great living and live a great life.